Yes, and one of the things that happened, and that's where we had the explosion of our services in these neighborhoods was COVID. When COVID happened,
Okay.
first of all, we were very afraid with my wife what is going to happen with the company, and we never imagined that that was the best time of the company to grow because all people they were all the money that they had for example going to vacation instead of spending on vacations because no one was able to go and travel, they spent it in their homes. That's the place where they wanted they were going to be spending all their
Yeah.
time or most of their time in in those years. So they wanted to remodel, to restore, to fix, to add. So to add a well, swimming pool demand was big. We don't do swimming pools, but that's the thing that was most notorious to build on that time. But also pergolas was highly demanded, and we did very well on pergolas on that time. That's what happened, and it happened on a very hard time for everyone in the world, for everyone here in the city also. But that demand, all that money that maybe was going to be used for traveling, they decided to spend it. Families decided to spend it in in their own homes.
In their homes. Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's something you don't really think about until you just brought it up. You spend so much time, you're spending so much extra time in your home. So psychologically, you're paying attention to the little things that you want to remodel or you want to get done. And if you're not, the handyman that can do it yourself, then you're calling, a company like yours, like you have. And so that's really interesting. People aren't going out to eat. People are not going and spending the normal money that they spend on like vacations, for example. And so they end up spending that on their homes. And so that's very interesting to me because that's an angle of COVID that many people that maybe are not in your business didn't actually think about.
Yeah, exactly. That's how we the years when we grew the most were those years. Um, and then after that, all these years have been very blessed on sales
Yeah.
of our
Well,
services.
that's great. And
Yeah,
so for homeowners, you've worked with a lot of homeowners, in that local area. What would you say they value the most when they hire your company or any other contractor?
I think the most important element is communication. If you are delayed, if something went wrong, for example, a water pipe burst or there was a small short circuit when you were working in something, let the homeowner know. If you cannot be there because your people, your painter or whoever is working in their homes cannot be there because it got sick, tell them, communicate with them. Hey, I'm sorry, we will not be able to be there today. We are going to do our best to be there tomorrow because my guy, my painter is sick. um, with that, they take it very well, but you have to communicate. If you don't communicate that small negative thing, they are gonna be angry. That's where they start, where the discomfort starts in the relationship with our customers.
Yep, you start losing they start losing trust in you as well, which
Yes.
can really hurt.